vivo, G4 presenta El Guicador contra El Nerdo Loco y Internacional Fenómeno. ¡Ataca the show!
Hi, everybody! Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to be here.
Hey everyone, I'm Olivia Munn. We are coming to you live from the G4 Studios right here in Los Angeles. Don't say it! I know you guys are all thinking it. I'm
so
thinking.
Slumdog. Like, it's just
Jai-ho!
do the dance. All right.
I've got Comic-Con coming up, and I'm basically wearing a thong and a harness. I have to be tan.
Okay, all right,
I have to
done.
be tan for it. You don't understand. Girls need to be tan.
You look great, Olivia. You look great. That rubbed off on me. On the show today, a concerto. Wait, be my hands. That would look really weird if you're my hands. They'll look 40 shades darker. Keyboard Cat is great, you know. He's like the Milli Vanilli of feline pianists. Come on. Today we'll show you the real deal. A cat on a piano with a symphony accompaniment, huh? It's a classy around the net. Thank you. Plus, today in Hack This, we'll teach you to jailbreak your iPhone in 5 minutes. The phone's full capabilities will be unleashed, like tethering and MMS. They'll be yours. And, sorry, AT&T. Whoops.
And then it's Freshing's final stop before Comic-Con. Find out what the best graphic novel of the year is so far. Blair reviews some new work that everyone will be talking about in San Diego. I'm doing it for you at home, just so you know. There's a lot of outfits I'm putting on, and none of them are comfortable. And then, in this show, we're talking about an unbelievable self-inflicted break moments in de-evolution. You're going to see people tase themselves for your amusement.
Yay! Our tax dollars bought some of those tasers we're going to see, too.
Cops.
America.
And before the show is over, listen to this. You guys will see, finally, the winning piece of Keyboard Cat art.
Yeah, and choosing just one piece was literally the toughest decision I've ever had to make. And I once had to turn off Nana's ventilator, so I've made some pretty tough decisions. Yeah.
The top three are interesting to me.
Yeah.
I had some.
I can defend each choice. I'm really proud of them all. And thank you again to everybody who sent it in. Sorry, not everybody could win, but sorry, not everybody's a winner.
And we'll also have an exciting announcement about what's next for all the Keyboard Cat art. But before that,
we should probably run down the top 5 things on the web, huh? What do you say? You want to go with me? Around the net? Okay.
lock and load. Here's today's number 5.
Oh, no amount of Kevlar was actually going to prevent this gun accident.
Oh, no, doing it wrong.
There he is, the one single American that doesn't know how to fire a gun. We found him. We found him.
People, are you listening? Guns don't kill people. People who don't know how to shoot guns kill people. Accidentally.
God bless America. I love that he shoots like he's playing Duck Hunt. Like,
I know. And
this works with the zapper.
today's number 4 is remarkable. It's truly one of the most amazing things you'll see all day.
Oh, what is it, Olivia?
It's a cat playing the piano.
But it's so much more than just that. I mean, it's a cat playing a piano backed by a friggin' symphony orchestra. So please, take your seats, turn off your cell phones. The concerto is about to begin. Cat's good.
He's good.
Cat's really good. I hear he studied in New York at Muliard.
Oh! One day, he'd like to perform at Radio City Meowsic Hall.
Oh!
So good!
And actually, his life's goal is to win a cat Grammy. That's not a.
It's a Grammy for a cat.
It's not a pun. That's a real award. There's actually Grammys for cats. You can win a cat Grammy. So, good luck to you. Wish you the best. Audience.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
Thank you. Olivia, present. We'd like to take a moment out of the show right now to just rap. You know, one-on-one, you and me. And Olivia. So 2-on-1, I guess. However you want it, you're going to get it right now. Give it to him.
We're gonna rap.
Speak to the people. Rap with them.
Yo, people, we know you're getting older, and you're probably starting to get some feelings. Strange feelings. But we want you to know that it's totally natural.
Yeah. See, someday, when you fall in love with that special someone, you may want to get closer to them. Physically.
Look, we're not going to go into any further detail, but we will let these turtles show you how it's done. You guys are laughing, but for the kids at home who are watching, I want to let you know, Auntie Olivia is going to tell you something. That is exactly how it's going to be.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right down to your throat, opening vertically. It'll happen.
The guys love that. Let's change it. Does it sound like that?
Yeah.
Wait. You be the guy turtle, I'll be the girl turtle. Ready?
I honestly thought I'd get like 3 or 4 into it before hearing stop in my ear. No. One thrust. One thrust. In fact, his new nickname is One Thrust Brentano. Congratulations, JB. No, I'm saying he warned me after one. He said, please stop. It was very nice of him.
I was clearly presenting myself. I didn't hear anything. Let's change it up for a bit. For today's number 2, it comes to us from Britain's finest, YouTube user and artiste extraordinaire, Alex Kovas.
Kovas made a name for himself with his innovative makeup and costuming work. Wait, is this a furry?
No.
No, seriously, is this a furry?
No.
Oh my God! Stop it. What? Oh, this is horrible.
Right? How cool is that? Right? How cool is that?
You said that wasn't a furry.
Well,
I asked you 5 seconds before it ran if that was a furry. You said no.
I know, but since he painted his body, he's technically not a furry.
Dude, that is not cool.
Oh, okay, Kevin, I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't like Dobermans. They're very smart dogs.
No, it has nothing to do with the breed.
Try this one instead.
That's not what I meant.
Try
what I meant was
one.
that
Look.
you said... Dude, he lifts his leg. Why is he lifting his leg?
What? You can't expect Zebra Man to not stretch. That's just not healthy.
No, I don't understand why you're doing. Like, what do you have to gain from this?
I want to share.
Can you just stop though? Can we be done?
Okay, no, we can be done.
Thank you.
After this.
No, I don't need it.
Oh, stop it. This is terrible.
No, stop. Just make it stop, please.
Really? Well, I'm sorry that you didn't care for this, but this guy is really enjoying himself. Is it more disturbing that I was doing him like a turtle or that I'm
think so.
freakishly dark?
I think little column A, little column B makes this show unwatchable.
Hey, still ahead, we're gonna run a C-SPAN clip.
Boo.
No!
Boo.
No, it's Korean C-SPAN. They
Oh.
run karate movies.
Yay!
Saturday at 2, only on G4.
There is a little bit of a political debate heating up these days about universal health care. I don't know if you follow the news or
Not
anything,
really,
but
not me
both sides
personally.
are sort of cranking up the old rhetoric. It's
Yeah.
getting kind of nasty.
It is getting nasty out there, but even with all our sex scandals and sarcastic remarks, America's got nothing on the South Korean parliament.
True. Okay.
I love it. Just
I like a
goes
little
up and
scuffle.
slaps him.
I didn't get this move, but
Yeah.
everything
Or just-
else totally
just
made
the
sense.
shrugging.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to say, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable indeed. But there is one way to improve that.
Oh.
With Boots Randolph's slapstick staple, Yakety Sax.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, Benny Hill may be dead, but his spirit truly lives on. Okay, yeah, I mean,
Right?
I'll give
It's funny.
It was great, but the yakety sax was a little unnecessary. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I just think that the lawmakers slapping each other, I think that was funny and that stood on its own.
Yeah.
I don't think you need the
Okay,
other layer. I mean,
I see your point, but I have to say I completely disagree. I mean, the scene was completely flat.
No, it
without it. Wait, no,
wasn't.
and
No, it
all the
wasn't.
people talking gibberish. The music makes it fun. It's
no,
like
they were speaking Korean. It's called Korean. It's not gibberish.
I can't understand them. It's
Look,
not
just because
Korean.
you can't understand them doesn't mean it's not a viable language.
Korean's a
Doesn't mean it's
food, not a language.
Whoa,
by the
that
way.
is so ignorant. That is crazy. You should take that back. Because you understand. Listen, wait, hold on. That's what I think about that. Because you don't understand how crazy. No, because I have never heard such ignorance in my life. Look what you started. You ruined everything that is beautiful. You ruined, you ruined it all. Oh my God. Godzilla!
We all know the iPhone can do amazing things, but what about the stuff that Apple and AT&T don't want it to do? Like MMS, or tethering, or even running multiple apps at once. Well, don't just sit there waiting for new firmware. If you have an iPhone and 5 minutes to kill, those sought-after features can easily be yours. You might void the warranty or violate the terms of service, but this is the holy grail of hacks: jailbreaking an iPhone. Step 1. Head to the Dev Team blog and download Red Snow. This app guides you through the jailbreaking process. Step 2. Follow Red Snow's prompts by loading up the latest firmware file, powering off your iPhone, then connecting it to the computer via USB. Now, hold down buttons when it says to, and bam! You're done with the hack. But how do we take advantage of the jailbreak? Get to know a new app store called Cydia, which Red Snow installed during the hack. This will be your gateway to all the jailbroken apps that every iPhoner dreams of. And it works just like the iTunes Store. Find an app, hit install, and Cydia does the rest. Now for the fun part, choosing applications. One of your first should definitely be Cycorder. This app shoots video at 15 frames per second, and it's in QuickTime format, so you can copy your movies to a computer. Don't upgrade to the 3GS just for video. Cycorder does it for free. Next up is PDA Net. This handy networking app turns your iPhone into a Wi-Fi router or USB modem, so any computer can browse the web using the iPhone's 3G connection. AT&T won't support tethering for a while, so just get PDA-Net instead. And it's free. Finally, there's Discover. This app makes your iPhone accessible to anyone on the same Wi-Fi network, which means you can transfer files to and from other PCs or iPhones through a web browser. Access all your iPhone's media anytime for free using Discover. And of course, the list goes on. Yeah, you might have risked destroying the iPhone's operating system, but now it can do pretty much everything imaginable. And you didn't have to buy a new phone or wait for AT&T to get their act together. Now, aren't you glad you decided to hack this?
So if you've given your iPhone the great escape treatment, we want to show you a few more, we think are the must-have apps for the handset.
Proceed at your own risk, though. It could violate the terms of your service, void the warranty, or even destroy your phone.
Hey, Debbie Downer. But if you don't destroy it, you got to download Backgrounder. This thing actually lets you run multiple apps at once on the iPhone, a la the Pre. All you do is hold down the home button. It'll actually keep the app running in the background, and that way you can switch between apps, and they don't have to load every time you start them from the home screen. So, yeah, it'll chew through some battery, but, you know, you can play through multiple games or check your email, bounce back to something nice and quick.
And you can also customize the hell out of your phone with this new thing called Winterboard.
Yeah.
This allows you to change pretty much everything in your user interface. Just download the themes through Cydia, and and then you apply them. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, there's more to that Billy Mays thing, though, as you see right here. Yes. I've got the phone needs to be unlocked, so I'm going to slide my little OxyClean ball and...
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Oh, yeah. Billy Mays here. Hold on, I'm just going to shut it off now. I'm done with this.
Order right now.
Bam.
That's fun.
That doesn't get old ever if you do that to your phone. I promise you, that
sure?
will never get
Are you
old.
sure?
Not even within the first 5 minutes of just unlocking a screen and shutting it off. No, does not get old.
What about in the next 10
hold on.
minutes?
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Still loving it.
Can you turn it off?
I said order now. There's actually thousands more jailbroken apps. Most of them are free, so just keep on checking Cydia, which is the jailbroken app store.
But remember,
for
it can break your phone.
Can break your phone, yes.
Still ahead, the year is only half over, but Fresh Ink has a lowdown on the graphic novel of the year. The artist of Batman Year One has another masterpiece for your bookshelf, and you're going to find out what it is in just a bit.
And in the loop, we're going to preview Comic-Con, find out what the experts are anticipating from this year's Nerd Prom. Maybe Avatar, the return of Tony Stark, who knows?
And later, tase thyself. Greg, when we can get Wilson's self-inflicted tasers.
Watchmen, buy it on Blu-ray and DVD today.
On the count of three, both contestants again blowing into the tube at the same time. First person that moves their mouth off the end is the loser.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome, Blair.
Let's start the feed. I am Blair Herter. It is Wednesday, July 22nd, and here are your top stories. The rumor mill has been abuzz for years with whispers and hopes of a Warcraft movie. Well, now, citizens of Azeroth, we can rejoice! Yes! Blizzard has officially announced that none other than Sam Raimi has been chosen to take the helm. Raimi, of course, is best known as the director of the Spider-Man films, including Spider-Man 3, boo, and is slated to begin Warcraft as soon as he finishes Spider-Man 4. Warner Brothers hasn't said in what year the film will arrive, but who cares? The Lich King isn't going to defeat himself, so keep playing Warcraft, people. Consider this Tauren warrior very, very excited. I touched a girl once, too. Just wanted you guys to know that as well. Oakland, California has approved a new tax measure which will increase the city's tax on medicinal marijuana by 1,500%. Yay. What? Starting in January 1st of next year. The citizen residents voted by an overwhelming majority to pass Measure F, which is expected to bring in an additional $300,000 of revenue to Oakland. Even though marijuana is still illegal on the federal level, some experts believe this is the first step in legitimizing pot completely in the state of California, which is pretty cool. You can say yay for that. Exactly. Citizens like Oakland, or cities like Oakland, have been looking into more alternative, let's see what they did there, sources of tax income because, well, let's be honest, we just broke. We just broke here in California. And if you want a front row seat to the next big thing in online communication, listen up, people. You can now sign up to beta test Google Wave. They will be sending out 100,000 invites on September 30th for the service, which some pundits are calling Email 2.0. Google Wave will be a unique mix of email, instant messaging, file sharing, bulletin boards, and a wiki. Related messages between users, called blips, are stored in waves that can be shared with other users at any time. Now, the sign-up page is live, and those 100,000 spots are going to fill up quickly, so get Googling. And finally, a Verizon customer who doesn't like the company sharing, this is my favorite story, who doesn't like the company sharing his private information, decided to do something about it. It took Sir John Hargrave of Zug.com all of 3 minutes to track down the private cell phone records and home address of Verizon CEO Ivan Seidenberg. So, Mr. Hargrave took a little trip down to the CEO's house to voice his privacy concerns with a bullhorn and a PA system.
Ivan Seidenberg, please do a better job protecting your customers' cell phone records. Can you hear me now?
Yes. 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 Eventually, a voice in the distance shouted, "I hear you," which means, sir, you have proved your point. Of course, Verizon has yet to comment. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed does not stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. And now, back to Kevin and Olivia.
Thank you, Blair.
Thanks, Blair.
Appreciate it,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
That's a great story.
I love that one. You can shout at AT&T, they'll just shoot you. I don't care.
You tried?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Blair Herter. Now, it has only been out for a few weeks, but already Asterios Polyp is considered a masterpiece of a graphic novel.
Yeah, and in today's Fresh Ink, Blair Butler weighs in on the first new material in years from the artist of Batman Year One and Daredevil Born Again.
It's the last Fresh Ink before Comic-Con, and if there is one graphic novel that everybody in the industry is going to be talking about in San Diego, it's this one, Asterios Polyp. This story of an aging architect named Asterios who sees his apartment and all his worldly possessions burned away in a fire is quite simply the front-runner for Best Graphic Novel of 2009. Cartoonist David Mazzucchelli shows us the slow disillusion of our self-absorbed hero's marriage, his quest for redemption, and his meditations on the nature of art and love. But it's how Mazzucchelli tells the story and the way his artwork invests every panel with added depth and emotion that elevates this comic from a fantastic read to high art. It's a smart, challenging, and devastating comic for true fans of the art form, and it boasts 4 final pages that left me absolutely speechless. This is the first graphic novel of 2009 that deserves to join the ranks of serious classics. And of course, don't forget to tune in to G4's wall-to-wall coverage of San Diego Comic-Con, and if you're a Heroes fan, I'll actually be moderating the Heroes panel. See you there.
True story, my father had an Asterios Polyp removed once, and he was very, very lucky. So.
I don't think that's a true story.
Oh, it's true.
You guys can pick up David Mazzucchelli's new book at comic shops everywhere, and I guess congrats to your old man then.
Yeah, congrats.
Okay. Asterios Polyp.
Fantastic. Hey, last month, G4 brought you all the gaming news from E3, but there was something we forgot. Sorry, but we did forget the booth babes.
Yes.
This weekend, we're showing you a different side of E3. Check out G4's 1-hour special, Confessions of a Booth Babe, hosted by a former Playboy Playmate of the Year, Sarah G. Underwood Love Hewitt.
Hello. Find out what happens behind the scenes at E3, and just a reminder, no sex in the champagne room. Still no sex there. Still. Check out Confessions of a Booth Babe Saturday night at 7 and visit the all-new G4TV.com/boothbabe for details.
Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to tell you what you want to know from the experts and what they're anticipating from this year's San Diego Comic-Con.
That's right, and we'll announce our big Keyboard Cat art winner and make an exciting announcement about where you can actually see the art up close. Big things, everybody. Stick around.
The feed is brought to you by Gillette Fusion, Gillette's closest, most comfortable shave. Here's a question for you. Would you eat raw bull testicles once a day, every day, for the opportunity to be Google CEO? Well, you logged on to G4TV.com and told us what you thought, and we'll have the results after the break.
2 months, 2 million.
The results are in, and about 44% of you said that you would eat raw bull testicles on a daily basis to become Google's CEO. Hey, to some people, that dish is a delicacy.
With triple goodness.
Log on to G4TV.com for more questions like this and tell us just how far you go.
Nerdstock 2009 is here. It's time to find out what the movie studios will tease us with and find out what you should make a point of checking out at the show. The Loop is going to Comic-Con right meow. Get it? Joining us to help us make sense of it all, editor and writer for Movie City News and the Hot Blog, David Poland. How are you, sir?
Very good to see you.
Good to see you. Always a pleasure to have you here.
Always a pleasure to be here.
I know you're
1,000.
You're heading. Thank you, and congrats to you as well, bringing a child into this world.
I am
it's
with
yours.
child. Yes.
You didn't grab it on
last we
eBay.
checked, No, we're not getting it from Africa or any other country.
Okay.
We're just actually giving birth.
Well, congrats on that, sir.
And only
one.
one.
That's a big deal. Only one. For
Only
now.
one.
For now. They always say that.
But
for
twins
now,
are usually the thing in Hollywood, you know.
Yeah. Well, you'll adopt another that looks like it, and it'll be
There you
fine.
go.
You'll treat it like it's your own. Bring it to all the big premieres.
We're thinking about adopting Olivia, but I don't know if she's willing.
Olivia, no, she's totally fine. Totally fine. Just formula and spray tan. That's all you need. I mean, you look great. You look well nourished. She looks great. Let's chat about Comic-Con, shall we?
Yes,
what
sir.
are you excited for, sir? What do you want to see?
Well, the big kahuna is Avatar, really. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like the big thing that everybody's waiting for.
But what are we going to get? Are we going to get a teaser trailer or a poster? Or?
We have to get a trailer. I mean, they really have to put a trailer up at some point, and they're probably going to show a few minutes of the film, in 3D. That's the big thing. Is the 3D going to work? What's it going to look like? What is it going to feel like? And that's what everybody's waiting for. This is the most unseen film of every film that's going to Comic-Con. We've actually seen more of Iron Man 2 than we've seen of Avatar. So
well, you got to
it's a big
imagine
challenge.
if 3D is what they're banking on, and it's
Yeah.
what James has been working on so much to get this film to look the way he wants, that they're going to premiere it in a way where the 3D does work.
They've
right?
got to.
They have
got to. But Jim is very picky and wants it to be right. So it's like one of those things where if it's not right, that room H is not really the greatest place to show a movie. So they have to figure out a way to make it work.
So you think we'll see some scenes there? What about trailers and film scoops from the panels? Is there anything we should be looking out for there?
I don't think there's going to be a huge amount that's scoopy. I mean, the thing is, it's become so much an industry activity that it's kind of like parsing out information. Today, yesterday, Disney put a whole thing about people on Facebook preparing for the release of the trailer for Alice in Wonderland, and oh my God, it was a big deal. And then it showed up on IGN a few hours later. So it's like it's big business now. It's really, but that's the thing. Tim Burton is coming. That's different. And the other big thing is Peter Jackson is showing up for the first time ever. So
that's
there's going to be a lot of wet pants over that.
He's well, District 9 looks amazing. And do you think? I mean, obviously his name is attached. Do you think he'll be there doing the
He's
hard
there
sell,
supporting
or?
his baby, and there's a little pregame show the day before the Friday event. So you'll be reading a lot about that on the Geek blog. So
What's the pregame? Is that just a party where you can get sauced with Peter, or is that like a?
It's Peter and 40 of his closest friends, apparently.
Okay.
All of whom will be wearing geek outfits.
Of course, I got the e-bite because I'm number 38 on that list, obviously. So I got it. You mentioned Iron Man 2 that some has been seen, and there's been sort of a steady trickle here.
Yes,
Olivia showed me the whole film. Olivia is in Iron Man 2. For those who don't know, she showed me a work print. I think it looks great. But do you think we're going to get a trailer at the con?
I think so. I mean, I think we're going to get a teaser trailer for that. They have to show up with stuff for everything.
Right.
So the idea is what are they going to sell? How are they going to roll it out? So this is going to be the rollout, and then there's going to be like a ton of stuff showing up for people who aren't at the con for the next 2 weeks.
For those who are there, because you mentioned that Disney is using Facebook to promote some stuff. Twitter, it was around last year, but I don't think it had reached critical mass. I mean, Oprah hadn't tipped it over the point yet.
Well, but Kevin Spacey twittered on David Letterman last night. It's over.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Twitter is pretty much done now.
It's done.
The ladies of the View, it's kind of like it's over. It's finished.
But I mean, are we going to see what sort of presence are we going to see on Twitter? Are companies using it? Are they taking advantage of it?
Well, they're going to pay
down there?
attention to it. I think that's the biggest thing. Is they're going to be watching for what people say coming out of these events. People were positive, people were negative, and that's what you're going to get is thumbs up, thumbs down. It's ironic that an event where people are really, really into the stuff, it's going to come down to a Twitter thumbs up or thumbs down.
140 characters deciding the fate of a project.
Yeah.
I heard that even for Inglourious Bastards, they're actually doing some viral kind of Twitter thing to try to get people into screenings.
They're trying to sneak people in and get the screenings down there. I mean, it really is a film festival now. There are so many films that are completed that are showing down there, Inglourious Bastards being one of them, because they need the attention. I mean, they went to Cannes, it was very highbrow, and now they have to get the people who want to see Brad Pitt scout people.
Right. I'm in line. I'm following somebody on Twitter for that. That's not a problem.
It's a party. And Eli Roth with the bat across the head. It's very exciting.
Exactly.
Which he did to me once, but that's a whole other.
He bat you?
Right after Hostel 2, yes. I think he came after me with a bat.
Was it because of a review? Or
yes,
did
I
you?
think it was.
Was it a loud review during the premiere or something? Or?
There were some issues with Eli and I, but that's a whole other whole
water
other segment.
the bridge, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so.
But showing footage and having that ready is one thing. What about pandemonium over the announcement of a film? Because we just got, word that there's going to be a Warcraft movie.
Right.
Everybody's going nuts. We probably shouldn't expect to see anything at Comic-Con so soon, right? But why would they time the announcement so soon?
Because it's become a convention. So it's like the press is all looking, everybody's kind of focused, it's a place to look. So if you announced it 3 weeks from now, in the middle of August, who cares?
Right.
And at this point, there's no script, there's no cast, there's no date, there's no pricing, there's no whatever. So
there's Sam Raimi.
Who knows? There is the great Sam Raimi.
There's Sam Raimi.
There's the great Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
But Warner Brothers, of all people, they've been through so many of these great geek movies that they haven't made. So we'll see what happens.
I hope it hits big screens. David, thank you so much for coming down. Appreciate it. I'll let you get to Comic-Con.
Yes.
Good luck dodging Eli. Seriously, duck soon. All right, let's go over to Miss Olivia Munn.
Hey, Dave. We scour the webs every morning for Around the Net. So we know that the internet and comedy are two things that don't always go hand in hand, but today's Blog Watch shines the spotlight on some of our favorite offbeat comedy blogs. Remember what you said about my tan?
We do a lot of strange stuff on the show, and if you have the same type of twisted humor, then you'll appreciate these offbeat comedy blogs just as much as we do. First up is Urlesque.com. This one-stop shop for all things weird is our idea of spare time well spent. Urlesque offers a variety of strange content from the summer's worst sunburn pics to the most awkward family photos found on the net. They particularly love the embarrassment of animals, like this bunny who can't hop, or a horse wearing diapers. But they also admire critters with talents, like this beatboxing birdie. When we're not being entertained by pets, we are laughing at the expense of others, which is why there's Manifest.com. This blog brings the funny and the sexy all to one place, with hits like the 69 hottest pics of women dressed as Wonder Woman. Oh, and guess who made the list? Yeah, Oh Mun for the win. But what we really thank this site for are gems like this WGN news clip of a Hooters waitress riding a bar stool while pouring beer. Manifest also recently posted this Filipino Batman musical. Trust me when I say that this is no Dark Knight.
Kami ay mga bad boys.
We're very bad.
Lastly, if you ever wanted to beat up Tom Hanks but weren't sure how to go about it, then this third blog has the answer for you. HowToBeatUpAnything.com. Yeah, it does exist. Whether it's your coworker, a zombie, or Great Tiger from Punch-Out!, the step-by-step rulebook on how to take out your opponent is right here at your fingertips. For beating up Batman, the site suggests befriending the Caped Crusader for 10 years, until one day you ask him to come take a look at something on your computer, giving you the opportune moment to quickly snatch his wrist and hurl him through the roof of the building using your superhuman strength. Oh, and I guess you kind of have to be Superman to do this. If laughing out loud is what you're looking for, then make sure you check out these 3 offbeat comedy blogs for all your lulz and your tactical bashing tips.
Oh, look at that. Gotta say, it's a sad fact that most blogs are completely abandoned.
Yeah, and the thoughtfully written and frequently updated ones go unread, by me mostly, so that sucks. But there is something that I always make time for. It's a contest that we all care about, I think.
That's right. We've been waiting for it, and now it is time to reveal the winner of
Attack of the Show's Great American Keyboard Cat Competition! I wanted keyboard cat art. There's just no other way to say it. I was being selfish.
And you tried to buy it on eBay.
Tried to get it.
Somebody tried to rake it up.
Some D-bag poached it. And so I said, hey, we put a call out to the viewers, and we were honestly overwhelmed by the response.
Look at that.
I mean, we somehow narrowed it down to 3 finalists, but look at the pain and agony in my face as I point dramatically for B-roll. It was seriously, honestly, one of the hardest things ever because the level of quality and craftsmanship was incredible.
We all here had our different favorites, and so I'm sure
Yes.
everyone was coming at you. So here it is. It's it.
Yeah, this is it. So let's do it. Let's do it. Top 3, folks.
It is time to unveil third place.
Here it is.
Created by Natasha from Houston, Texas. Yay! And has magnets in the hand, and it's crocheted. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we showed this one off on the show already, and it's just like there was a couple people that did some hand knit or crocheted entries, but this one just was adorable, first of all, and second of all, the magnets in the hands were just a total seller. So we really like this one. So congrats, Natasha.
Kevin, who you picked for second place. Let's unveil
second
that
place.
now.
Yeah. This was created by Amanda from Poway, California. This one was featured briefly on the show as well. And listen, we had so many great paintings sent in.
Yeah, because there were some that were, you know, the artistry was a little bit better.
No, incredible top-notch artistry. But this one was solid. It was, you know, definitely skilled. But they squeezed in so many memes, from the sneezing panda to the O'Reilly owl, the hamster dance, the Domo-kun, the ceiling cat. Everything was just one of those things where you go like, all right, that was a clever take on it.
They put some thought
so,
into it,
yeah.
and there it is.
I'm putting
all
that
right.
in my dining room.
You are? That's going in the dining room?
If I can take it, yeah.
It's good to know.
I mean, I'm sorry, when I take it. But now, it's finally time.
It is the moment we've all been waiting for. We are proud to unveil our winner. Drum roll, please.
You want to grab a corner there? Joining us now, our winner, Lindsay from Santa Maria, California.
Yay!
Hello, Lindsay. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
I am great now, thanks to your amazing piece of art. We did you catch it on the show when we showed it off a few days back, or?
I did catch it on the show. I was, you know, I'm a narcissist in that sense, so I was just watching for my baby.
Oh, that's great.
And well, here it is. Here it is. How on earth did you actually make your baby? How much time and effort went into this?
I'd say about like 20 hours. That is the 4th of July weekend. That's my lame 4th of July weekend, but I won, so it's not so lame. Okay.
Can we show?
Yeah.
Wait, can we hear this?
Yeah,
Will
listen,
you pull up the tab?
Oh, yeah.
And that's amazing.
Plays the song,
and then,
which is great.
And then Keyboard Cat goes like this. Hey, what do you do for a living? What's your job?
I actually work for a visual effects company called Cafe Effects up here in Santa Maria, and I am a rigging TD.
Well, have you thought about going into the Keyboard Cat ceramics business full time? Because I think...
Actually, I was, you know, I've been researching places in China to do, like, mass productions, but I can't get one fully finished because it keeps eating the fake cats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's understandable. That's a huge problem over there.
I gotta stay in the USA.
Well, hey, if it's made in America, we're all very, very proud and very happy of it. And I hope the 30 hours and the bum 4th of July weekend is worth the piece of art set that we're going to send you in return.
No, it's fine.
It was great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you again, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Are you going to take this one too?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's going to stay on the set. At some point, they all go to Casa de Pereira.
No, they don't.
But no, there is a much greater and loftier plans for all the entries, because again, we love them all and they were all really good, and we want to do something with them. So
I mean, well, I'm going to take a few for myself. And then what we have arranged is that all the pieces on display at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, it will begin on Tuesday, August 4th. So you go there, check them all out, and go to g4tv.com for more info on the exhibits. So
I'm going to come on out as well on the 4th to say what's up.
You
if you want
are?
to join, I'm going to use a little arm candy.
on the 4th.
Come on out.
I think I'm not here.
Well, then I will be there with a cardboard cutout of you in spirit. But
you should.
come on down to
Promise?
Meltdown Comics, because really, some of the paintings that we didn't have time to show you, some of the art pieces, someone made jewelry, there was light up, there was neon stuff. You got to come on out and see it. The show's going to last a week, so do not miss out on all the work that our viewers put so much time and effort into. Thank you guys again for it. I hope to do another contest very soon, because that was awesome.
And congratulations to all of you, because it was a really hard decision to make, but he made it, not me. Coming up, Break Moments in De-Evolution features the Tased-Hearted Adventures. Yeah! Guys shocking themselves.
I won't point out the irony of missing that
one. Rated R, August 14th.
Quick science lesson for you kids. Al Franken, you know, he tied a key to a kite and flew it during a lightning storm, and that was to better understand electricity, and he did that for us.
Yes, Al Franken did that so that we could one day electrocute enemies, friends, and even ourselves. Welcome to the show. It's Break Moments in De-Evolution.
All right. Phone that one in. Now, what are you gonna do? People often wonder, what do cops do in their spare time? You know. I don't really want to read the rest of the joke now, because apparently that was enough for some people in the audience. So let's just move it on.
Well, I have to say, Scott, the answer is surprisingly simple. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. So, Scott, they're tasing each other.
Oh!
How did that feel? The battery dead?
Wow. That is exactly why Paul Blart only got a Segway.
Ah, how good was that movie?
Oh,
He's a cop
I
in a
shouldn't have
mall.
brought it up. I shouldn't have brought it up. No. No.
Best thing ever. By the way, I would love to be the cinnamon girl in the sequel.
Okay, this week's rating is guys who think fishing is a sport because, I mean, let's be honest, golf is more exciting, and that's enough.
So that one, they didn't really cry or look like they were in that much pain, so I'm going to give it a meh 1 out of 5.
Oh, 1 out of 5. A little behind. A little behind.
You just always,
a little behind.
You're not on my team. Hey, next up, we've got a few guys who are apparently unimpressed with the average 10,000 volt taser.
Yeah, and if there's one thing that I've found in this life, it's that there are a few problems that can't be solved with an industrial strength cattle prod.
Dude, John, talk to me, dude.
What the just happened to me?
You just got tasered and I got it on videotape, dude.
Is it clear enough that I can see it? Did I look funny?
You gotta see this, dude.
The coolest ever. We're gonna watch this.
Did I look funny?
Let's watch.
Wow. I don't think his voice or cadence was a result of the tasing at all. I really don't think so.
Okay.
But fair enough.
So how many dudes who think fishing is a sport are we giving this guy?
That was much better than the first one. Let's go 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
I think.
Line
And then
them
let me
up,
show
put
you.
them down.
Let me show you what we do on this one. We just put them. Man, hey, remember that time when I walked into you in the shower? That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
You walked in
I
on
walked
me
in
in
you
the
in the
shower?
shower. Yeah. Well, this guy sure as hell won't forget being walked in on. How many are we giving this guy?
He could have been electrocuted. I wonder, 5 out of 5.
Okay. Time it. Time it. Now go. Put it away. No. No. You gotta anticipate. You gotta
You
anticipate.
said put it away before you even
Thanks,
went
guys,
away.
for hurting yourselves. Appreciate it. Oh, that was your 15 minutes of fame, by the way. Sorry.